UFC's women's pound-for-pound rankings brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Get 2 games for the price of 1 with the EA Sports UFC 3 Fight Night Champion Bundle, available for $24 exclusively on Xbox One for a limited time. It is champion versus champion in a true super fight tonight. Featherweight authority Cris Cyborg putting her title on the line against bantamweight champion Amanda Nunes in this historic all-Brazilian showdown.
Cris Cyborg is in a very difficult position as the UFC's featherweight champion. It's incredibly difficult to find challenges for her. And every single woman that has stepped into that octagon with her has gotten their brains beat in. And she's absolutely the most feared woman in the history of the sport.
Oh, several flush knees now.
That's it. Oh.
And I think when you be face to face and they start touching her, she's gonna feel the difference. I don't think she never fight somebody like me.
If there's one woman that stands out as a threat, it is UFC bantamweight champion Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes has vicious knockout power, and she is a true champion. Boom!
This is definitely the most female super fight. You know, the 2 champions, and it's gonna be awesome.
That's it! That's it!
I text Dan White like, I wanted this fight because I don't have nobody in my division.
Dan White giving me this opportunity, and he know I'll be able to do this, and I will prove it.
Let's see that.
When I connect, I will be able to knock her out, and if I take her down, I will submit her.
She's got the choke. She's got the choke. Hit it! It's all over!
After I beat her, nobody gonna see her as the champion 135. Everybody gonna remember how I beat her. She's asking 9 months for training for this fight. And I say, what? If somebody go to your house now, lock the door, say, man, I'm gonna kick your ass. You're gonna say, okay, wait. I have to do 100 push-ups. I have to do bag work. I need to start running. No, you have to be ready for doing this.
I want to challenge you. All the girls don't do that because they might be scared of Cyborg. I'm not.
Against the likes of Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate, none bigger than the spot she is in tonight as Nunes faces Cris Cyborg, Joe, and attempts to become just the 3rd simultaneous 2-division UFC champion.
I think the key to victory for her is going to be, first of all, getting Cris Cyborg's respect. She's got to connect, and she's got to hurt. 2, I think she's got to extend this fight into the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round. And I think she's got to fight it at a very fast pace. If you look at what she did with Raquel Pennington, there was a lot of movement, a lot of in and out, constant attacking, stinging her when she can, and then backing out of any counter strikes. She needs to do that plus. She needs to be perfect. She needs to be at her very best. Because she's dealing with a woman who's got freakish proportions. I mean, she's an enormous woman. For 145 pounds, she's cutting down from north of 180 pounds. She's a powerhouse. She's got an incredible amount of experience as a striker, and she's terrifying.
Today's Red Point is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Now for Nunes, she has to be very mobile, like you were saying, Joe, but that's not really part of her arsenal. So that means that she's got to be quick and technical with her striking. Like you said, she needs to be able to earn the respect of Cyborg. She has to. She has to meet her in the middle and hit her with some power shots. Because if she can do that, that gives her the shot to be able to get a takedown, which is another thing I think she's going to need, at least a takedown around to be able to upset Cyborg's striking and make her think about something besides, I'm going to run through you, Nunes. Nunes has to make some the takedowns, mix in the movement, be quicker, be more technical. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough fight because Cyborg has a huge size advantage.
So after 3 successful title defenses down at 135 pounds, Amanda Nunes is moving up and trying to carve out a piece of UFC history here tonight against Cyborg.
Inimigos me cercarem, o meu Deus.
Strikeforce champion, now the undisputed UFC Women's Featherweight champion. Dom, she is unbeaten since her pro debut in 2005. And prevailing wisdom is, despite all that Nunes has accomplished, it is going to take a Herculean effort here tonight for her to beat this woman, Chris Cyborg.
Well, that's right, John. I mean, Cyborg has been undefeated for a long time, and it's not by accident. It's not just her skill set, it's her mentality, the people she trains with, and the level of intensity and focus that she has in her training at all times. She never deviates. She's a true professional. She always keeps her weight on. She always makes weight, even though she's enormous for the weight class. She shows up in shape every time, and she never deviates. She's consistently on, and that is something that you don't see in a lot of champions, a lot of fighters in general. But in this division, she has become women's mixed martial arts because of these habits, these professional habits she has. And then on top of that, she has the mentality to go in and just run through everybody, believes that she's basically a bulldozer in every division of women. And that's basically how she's shown up. Can Amanda Nunes break that bulldozer is the question, or dismantle it?
She really is the most feared woman in the history of the sport, without any question. I mean, there's some excellent video of her boxing with Clarissa Shields, who's a world champion and a phenomenal boxer. And even though she's not getting the better of the exchanges, there's no other women that can hang with that woman like that. I mean, Chris Cyborg is a terrifying force in women's MMA. She's a destroyer. You look at how she fought Holly Holm, ate Holly's best shots and just walked right through her. The question is, can she eat the shots of Amanda Nunes like that? Right. Can she press forward the same way with Amanda? Because when you look at her now, as she's regained all of her weight, as she enters into the octagon after the weight cut, she looks huge. She looks 10, 15 pounds bigger than Amanda easily.
At least. And you saw her good friend Halle Berry, the A-lister, taking in the action here tonight. The women's super fight is upon us. This Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Modelo Brew for those with a fighting spirit. Chris Cyborg, 33. Amanda Nunes is 30 years of age. Both women 5 foot 8 inches tall. Both women successfully made weight. 1 inch reach advantage with the Lioness, the challenger Amanda Nunes. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this championship bout is presented by Motel 6. When you're ready to tap out, book online at motel6.com. We'll leave the light on for you. And Litecoin, the official cryptocurrency of UFC 232. Take control of your money and pay with Litecoin. PokerStars, the undisputed champion of online poker, knock your opponents out to take home millions of prizes every day on PokerStars. Our 3 judges scoring this contest are Derek Cleary, Dave Hagen, and Michael Bell. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a striker holding a professional record, 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Bahia, Brazil, presenting the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, the challenger, Amanda, the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, by way of Curitiba, Brazil, presenting the former Strikeforce World Champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Chris Cyborg.
Okay, ladies, you understand the rules you fight under. You listen to me at all times. You keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Let's do it.
The intensity in this arena is palpable. These soon-to-be closing odds brought to you by Poker Stars, the undisputed champion of online poker. Knock your opponents out to take home millions of prizes every day on Poker Stars. Chris Cyborg for her last fight, minus 1,600. She is minus 240 tonight. Amanda Nunes comes back at plus 220. Here we go, folks. The Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Amanda Nunes is in the white with gold trim. Chris Cyborg is in the black with gold.
Amanda Nunes has deceptively long punches. She catches you at the very end of them, and she's got serious power. Whoa! They're getting after it.
I like to see Nunes go straight with the jab and be strategic. Nice. Nunes said she could knock her out. We're seeing that now it's real. She's still got her down. Nearly on her feet. She does. Chris Cyborg in the cold. Yes, she does. And she was too fast. It was too fast. She was too fast for her. She was too fast for Cyborg. That was the difference. Cyborg was throwing with reckless abandonment. And Nunes was able to strike right down the middle and connect over and over.
That was insane.
Amanda Nunes.
Out of all the potential outcomes, first round KO by Amanda Nunes like that, all the things that we've said in the past, that Nunes has ridiculous knockout power, man, did you see it tonight? Wow.
She essentially ended the careers of Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey, and tonight she stops the Cyborg train in its tracks. And very well right now as we sit here December 29th, 2018, can lay claim to being the greatest women's mixed martial artist of all time. What a result, Joe Rogan.
100%. She's the best ever. Just the fact that she just knocked out Cyborg, she's number one. I mean, that is just amazing. To have knocked out Ronda Rousey in the first round and Chris Cyborg in the first round, two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. She's incredible.
Cyborg came in too heavy, too strong.
This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold characters since 1872.
As Cyborg went, she just threw with reckless abandonment. We saw Nunes with no fear trade with her and just able to connect sharper and just as strong. Overhand, left hook, overhand, left hook. Cyborg falls to the knees and she continues to punch her as she falls to the knees over and over in this last one. Bam! Straight on the temple. Finally finishes Cyborg and she's out. And that is what happens when you don't respect the power of everybody with 4-ounce gloves. Cyborg thought she could walk right through and brawl, and she paid. Nunes landing the bigger, sharper punches earlier in the match.
Amanda Nunes sends Chris Cyborg face first to the canvas. She becomes the third simultaneous two-division UFC champion and the first woman to simultaneously hold 2 UFC championships. And what an embrace from the 2 Brazilians. There was no bad blood. Obviously, this rivalry had some intensity, Dominic, but what an emotional moment there. Chris Cyborg, all class in defeat. The same can be said of Amanda Nunes in victory. And
this is huge, and the way Cyborg's handling, I mean, how long has it been since Cyborg's lost? And for her to be up here hugging that person, that's the difference. That's a huge deal. First ever super fight. This is monumental for women's division. This shows what women can really do.
Well, if any fighter has earned an immediate rematch, perhaps it is Chris Cyborg. But tonight belongs to Amanda Nunes. The official decision brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Get unlimited high-speed data all month long on the same network as T-Mobile. To make this one official, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Obrigado por tudo.
I'm with the winner, and not just new champ, possibly the greatest female mixed martial arts fighter ever, the first ever two-division champion, and the first person to ever knock out Chris Cyborg. How does this feel?
Incredible! Oh my God! I can handle this, guys. Help me! Help me! Come on, let's go!
Amanda Nunes, you just shocked the world. Did you expect this fight to go down this way?
Yeah, for sure. When I signed on the contract, I say like, this is going down. I'm gonna be the first female two champ inside of the UFC. Guys, help me! I am! I told you! I am! I'm the great. Dana, now I have to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think you're gonna be in no matter what. Don't worry about that. Let's take a look at this victory because this was absolutely incredible. I mean, you're fighting the most feared woman in the history of the sport. You connect with this left hand and this right hand behind it. You saw her get rocked and you moved in for the kill.
Yeah, you know, I'm a lioness. Lioness do this. See the blood go for. I'm the lioness. Also, I want to thank you, my coach, my strike coach, Anderson França. He told me that when she get desperate, put it the overhead dash, you're gonna knock her out. And my girlfriend Nina, always there for me. You guys know that I love this girl so much. My friend Kaylini, always with me. We're gonna have to have space to put another tattoo now. And Papa, this is not only my coach, I have him as a father. Thank you very much for everything. My head coach, Connor. Dan Lambert, where are you?
Where's Dan Lambert? Dan Lambert, the owner and founder of American Top Team. Now, Amanda, what was the strategy coming in here? How did you think the fight was going to play out?
Like I say, my coach always tell me, like, keep calm, you know? You're going to see everything. You have everything on you. And you have to be calm. And when you land this hand, she's going to go down. Was exactly what happened. And the kick as well. She's very heavy in the front kick. And I know when I landed that kick, everything is going to be open for me. Was exactly what happened.
What you've done tonight is nothing short of incredible. Congratulations. It was an honor to call your fight. Thank you very much. Amanda Nunes, ladies and gentlemen.
What an incredible performance from Amanda Nunes. Took her 48 seconds to dust Ronda Rousey. 51 seconds in, she knocks Chris Cyborg out cold.
I think the story really is people underestimate Nunes, and you can't do that. I don't think she'll ever be underestimated again. That was incredible, monumental, and I'm glad I could be part of it. What an awesome performance by Nunes.
Amanda Nunes now owns 2 UFC divisions. I think we're all still digesting that result tonight. Well, we gotta get to this. Our main event, these locker room shots brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. Jon Jones is the most accomplished light heavyweight of all time. He has left a slew of former champions and future Hall of Famers in his wake. Tonight, he would like to dominate Alexander Gustafsson, which candidly, he was not able to do in first meeting. Conversely, on the other side, the Mauler believes he is now a much better fighter than he was 5 years ago, and one who is ready to assume the throne and deliver to Sweden its first undisputed UFC champion. You know what, Joe Rogan? We're going to show this to you once again.
I need to see it. I need to see it. It's one of those things where after it happened, you know it happened, but you're like, did I just see that?
Well, we're going to have a rematch, so we'll see it again.
You think there's going to be a rematch?
I think there has to be a rematch.
Wow. Wow. Let's look at it again. Cyborg's moving him to the kill. Boom! She gets clipped. Nunes, boom! Clips her with that right hand. And what Nunes was saying to me, that she was seeing everything. That her coach told her, you're going to be calm in there and you're going to see everything. And that's exactly what happened. Look at that hammer. Just haymakers. Boom! She pushes her off. Boom! And that right hand did it all. Face plant. New featherweight champion. And the first ever female champ. I mean, that is crazy to watch, folks. That woman is...
I'm telling you, amazing to think she has 4 mixed martial arts losses, but since moving to the U.S. and aligning with American top team, Amanda Nunes has been the class of women's mixed martial arts. She conquers the Cyborg puzzle tonight. Right before watching the rematch between rivals Jones and Gustafsson, check out this clip from Happy Death Day to You, where Tree rematches with her babyface masked killer in theaters Valentine's Day.
In the UFC, rematches give fighters the chance to settle a score.
Touch gloves and let's do it.
And silence the doubters.
Oh, he got rocked! Step back. Good luck to both of you.
Here we go! Oh!
Jon Jones.
In my upcoming movie, Happy Death Day to You.
Okay, you're up.
My character Tree has to rematch her murderer over and over again to break free from a time loop.
All right, let's see what you got.
Well, Amanda Nunes, a tough act to follow, but we have still got the most salient of our business to attend to here tonight in Los Angeles, California. Doing a great job, by the way, a short notice host city for UFC 232 this week. And now live from the Forum in Inglewood, California, it is time for the main event. UFC 232, Jones versus Gustafsson 2. Brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. All right, let's pull up the light heavyweight rankings, brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Get 2 games for the price of 1 with the EA Sports UFC 3 Fight Night Champion Bundle. Available for $24 exclusively on Xbox One for a limited time. So Daniel Cormier defended the belt in this division earlier this year. He went on to become the heavyweight champion, defended that title, vacated this belt yesterday. Here and now, Joe Rogan, it'll be #1 versus #2 for the undisputed title.
Well, the reality is, as much as we love Daniel Cormier, Jon Jones never lost. The only time he's ever lost inside the octagon was a disqualification of the fight, and he was absolutely dominant in. This is the matchup. This is the matchup. Other than DC, it's the only fight for Jon Jones right now. Alexander Gustafsson has incredible physical skills. He's long and tall like Jon. The first fight was a 5-round war that really could have gone either way. This is an amazing fight, and I cannot wait to see this, especially after what we just saw.
I'm telling you, the wait is over. Of course, as Joe referenced back in 2013, Jones and Gustafsson engaged in one of the greatest singular fights in UFC history tonight. They run it back, and the winner exits Inglewood as the undisputed light heavyweight king.
I was extremely arrogant when I fought Alexander Gustafsson the first time. I didn't think that I could possibly lose. I was beating all the legends of our sport.
And it is all over! Jon Jones remains light heavyweight champion!
I felt like God had blessed me to be a fighter, and I felt like God didn't want me to lose.
Oh! Big right hand! Look at the cut over the eye of Jon Jones.
I was right in the heyday of just being a complete party animal.
Jon Jones, youngest champion.
He's involved in all sorts of drama and trouble in his personal life.
Missing practices, being at practice hungover.
Unfortunately, we're seeing this kind of pattern of self-sabotage.
And now I know that, God can definitely bless you with talents, but if you don't meet them halfway, then it's what's worth.
Oh, big comeback. by Gustafsson, teeing off.
I hit him with shots that I haven't seen him get hit before.
Nice uppercuts. Oh! This has been the most he's ever been hit inside the octagon.
I was amazed that it wasn't that hard, actually.
Gustafsson with the takedown. Incredible. Jon Jones gets taken down for the first time in his career.
I honestly believe that I beat him.
Who's the champion?
He fought a diluted version of myself the first time. At his absolute best, and he still came up short.
Oh! Gustafsson's busted up now.
It showed me that even when my body's not physically prepared, that my heart's always in the right place. No way in hell I'm gonna lay down and let a grown man whoop my.
And still!
You know, a lot of people believe we lost the first fight, so we just want to cancel all doubt in the minds of the people, and that's what we're gonna do.
I just want to beat Jon, nothing else. Beating Jon is bigger than taking the light heavyweight belt. I see myself much better today. I see myself much more mature. I'm going to be faster than ever. I'm going to move more than ever. And I'm going to push the pace more than ever.
You know, Alexander Gustafsson is just another piece in this puzzle of dominance. He knows he's nothing special. I'm going to dominate Alexander Gustafsson, give you guys this fight you should have saw the first time.
version than the one Jon Jones saw back in 2013.
He has had a long time outside of competition, but not a long time outside of training. And he has known that this is most likely his next bout for a long time. He's been preparing for this, both mentally and physically. He has formalized a strategy that he believes is going to be effective in beating Jon Jones. And we are about to see if he's going to pull it off.
Tonight's Prep Point is brought to you by Modelo. Brews for those with a fighting spirit. Dom, this is your former teammate, a man you know quite well.
Yeah, Alex said to me that last time he lost his fight, round 4 and 5, you can't let those rounds slip away. But first of all, he said the first time I fought him, I had never gone 5 rounds other than that fight. That was the first time, so that's why I lost those rounds. I've had 2 fights where I've gone the distance now, and I'm very confident in my cardio, and then I can push Jon to the edge this time. I won't lose this time, and if I don't knock him out earlier, I'd be shocked.
15th UFC appearance for Alexander Gustafsson, 3-3 in main events. 2 of those, his title fights against Daniel Cormier, split decision setback, and of course the aforementioned fight with Jon Jones. Alexander Gustafsson, 25 minutes or fewer away from completing his ultimate mission. This man is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest mixed martial arts athlete to step foot inside that octagon. And tonight, he looks to regain his status as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion.
He's certainly one of the greatest. In my mind, it's between him and Mighty Mouse, and he's faced better competition. But when you see with Jon, it's unprecedented talent. We saw that from the moment he first stepped into the octagon. He's an outstanding wrestler. He's a creative striker, and he's a champion. He's a man who figures out a way to win. And he has done that over and over and over again against the best light heavyweights on the planet Earth.
I love watching Jon because he's got different tools that he uses than everybody. He keeps range with his kicks and his long stature. He also throws those deep kicks to the knees. He uses elbows and knees when you get past his long limbs and you get to the pocket, different than anybody in the world. He can elbow you from the outside by parrying your punches and coming over the top. He throws spin elbows to counter jabs, and he throws every kick you can think of from the outside to walk you into his power. He's very systematic. He never throws anything this man is one of the best ever. I'm excited to be here to watch him fight. That's how he's going to do this because he's got the opposite of boxing, footwork, wrestling, and hand speed. And these two perfectly mold into the perfect match for one of the greatest fights of all time.
He really nailed a lot of things during this 12-week preparation. The first 4 weeks spent sort of getting his baseline, getting the cardio up, master the weight cut, which candidly wasn't always the case. He is disciplined in certain aspects of his life, but in terms of getting ready for this fight, his coaches tell me he was so disciplined that at times he was able to ingest a lot more food. First fighter to weigh in 204 pounds. Jon Boneless is ready to go, and perhaps he'll present the best version of himself here tonight.
Well, what he is under now is unprecedented pressure, and he's the type of guy that rises to the occasion. And what we're going to get a chance to see tonight is how he responds not just to pressure, but to the most disciplined camp he's ever had with the highest stakes ever. This is all or nothing for Jon Jones. This is everything.
25th professional fight for Johnny Bones. Only 7 have gone the distance. He has a new boxing coach, Aaron Soriano. Jon Jones is back for the first time in 16 months tonight. This tale to tape for our main event is brought to you by Modelo Brew. For those with a fighting spirit, Jon Jones and Alexander Gustafsson, both 31 years of age. Gustafsson, the taller man by 1 inch. But Jon Jones will have a 5.5-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get you the introductions for our headliner, we turn it over to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, presented by Modelo, sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Commissioners John Carvelli, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Sal Diamato, Christopher Lee, and Junichiro Kamijo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mike Beltran. This championship bout is sponsored by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. And Metro by T-Mobile. Get unlimited high-speed data all month long on the same network as T-Mobile. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Sold Out Forum in Los Angeles, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the vacant UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 204 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, presenting the #2 light heavyweight contender in the world, Alexander the Baller Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, Fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-do fighting style fighter, holding a professional record, 22 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Endicott, New York, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the #1 light heavyweight ranked contender in the world, Jon Boneless!
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes now if you want. Come on out and handle your business. Let's go.
The rematch is upon us. Jon Jones, Alexander Gustafsson. One man will soon be the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. This is a belt that Jon Jones defended a record 8 times.
All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Head on, let's go.
And Alexander Gustafsson looking to become a first-time UFC champion. The Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo Brew for those with a fighting spirit. Gustafsson is in black, Jon Jones is in white.
Watch the teep kick to the knees. That's what Jones would use in the past in order to keep the distance where he wanted it.
Jon immediately used that wrenching motion on the elbow of Gustafsson that he used on Glover Teixeira to wreck his shoulder.
Alex said that he's got to feint more in order to take away those knees, those teep to the knees that Jon throws on everybody. He's got to feint more and be in and out with jabs. See if he can use
Stop! Stop! Turn! Turn! Jon, get on that side over there. Get on that side! You good? Hey, pick it up, all right? Keep it clean. Let's go!
Strong warning there from Mike Beltran for the low strike.
Yeah, we're going to get a chance to see it. It looked very low. Jon was saying it was the inside of the thigh, but we'll take a look at it in between rounds if it's an issue.
Gustafsson has stopped a couple takedown attempts early, came in with a takedown defense north of 85%.
Alex said last time I fought him, I only threw 1-2s. I didn't throw enough combinations. I need more long-handed combinations. See if he can make that happen in this matchup.
Good knee to the body there by Gustafsson.
Gustafsson appeared to land. Jones counters. 2 minutes gone by here in round 1. Jones sticks to the body there.
As the fight moves on, Alex sometimes ducks when you grab his head. He ducks down into the knees, and I think Jones is reaching for his head, trying to get Alex to duck down into that knee. We've seen it twice now. It's an old habit if you watch Alex on film. If you grab his head, he ducks right down into it.
Jones got a lot of different looks in training, different sparring partners. Chief among them, Leonid Grachev, #3 ranked super heavyweight boxer in the U.S. Lead elbow from Jones lands.
And a nice front kick to the body as well.
And that's what he does better than almost anybody, is he can elbow you from the outside like he's throwing a punch. He gets you to think that you're going to parry his right or his left hand, and then he comes over the top of your parry with an elbow. Very slick, Jones. Another thing that he's doing is you're seeing him grab Alex immediately with underhooks so that he can't throw his boxing combination. Those are the little adjustments right now we're seeing from Jones so far.
As usual, Gustafsson continuing to switch up the footwork, moves as well as any light heavyweight.
He's faking. I'd like to see Alex go to the body more and then work up top from there.
Jones in on a single.
Alex needs a whizzer. Nice, and threatening the guillotine. Good work on there. Watch on the break. Jon likes to elbow on the break. Good defense from both gentlemen there.
to go round one.
Gustafsson looking for the trip there.
Continuing to circle towards Gustafsson's right.
A lot of reading of range and timing going on right now. There's been a lot of weird tricks these guys have been throwing already. Keep things offset, guessing.
Good kick to the body by Jones.
And that's right when Alex switches. That shuts off the switch of Alex, so he doesn't want to switch stance.
Jones, the more efficient striker in round one.
Now here's the low blow. Let's take a look at it real quick. Yeah, right in there. It was on the inside of the thigh, but definitely made contact with the cup. And here's that elbow from the outside by Jon Jones.
Slow down. Just feel that waterfall. Feel that water starting on your head, going all the way down your body. Calming you down. Calming you down. Listen, you gotta keep the pressure on him just like you're doing. Even when he denies the takedown, you're still winning. You understand me? But don't force the takedown. You're trying to force it. I gotta get him down. Just relax a little bit. Flow, pop, pop. It'll be there if you just relax and flow.
Southpaw knives all day long, Jon Jones. I want that body. Hit that body stuff, all right?
Hit that body.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. Dom, your thoughts on the message there from Greg Jackson and Mike Winklejohn to their pupil, Jon Jones?
Well, to me, they trust his natural abilities. They trust his instincts, so they're just keeping him calm, keeping his heart rate low, making sure that he stays calm. And as you saw in that first round, Jon Jones never, ever looked panicked, never, ever looked like he was exploding. He was just nice and easy, and that's what they're trying to do here for 5 rounds.
Gustafsson takes the center of the octagon here for round two. Jones with an early attack to the midsection of Gus.
Gus needs to let his hands go. He needs to start throwing more combinations to the body and then finish up top.
Nice body kick and an inside leg kick by Jones. And I agree with you, Gustafsson's got to open up with his hands. He's got excellent boxing. We really saw that in the Glover Teixeira fight.
Well, that's what Jon does so well, is he makes your hands non-existent by attacking your legs so you can't move forward with your hands range. Right there, he throws those kicks, he throws the teep kicks to the body, he throws elbows, and it keeps you from being able to use your boxing. Because the kick range, he keeps you at kick range.
Jones outlanding Gus by a 2-1 margin thus far.
Alex just got to get in that boxing range. And he can't get there. So that's been the issue so far.
And there's a knee on the break by Jon. Jon's taking advantage of these opportunities where Alex isn't. Alex has got to get his head into this. It seems to me that he's waiting on Jon a bit.
He can't get the rhythm because he can't get in reach to use his hands. Jon's doing a good job keeping him at kick range, so Alex is a boxer. He needs to be in boxing range.
There was a right hand by Alex that got through.
Now Gus starting to open up a little bit.
There it is. And we're seeing less teep kicks from Jones this round, so it's allowing him to get his feet underneath him a little better.
Oh, beautifully placed.
Yeah, nasty kick to the body. He's having a lot of success with that left kick to the body from that southpaw stance.
Stop, turn! Good. Good, stay over here. Get on that side. Alex, get on that side over there. Hey, over there. Right there.
Oof.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Hey, stand over here. You got time. Work it out, okay, Johnny? You good? I'm just gonna have the doctor check it out really quick, okay? Stay right there.
Alex also looks very calm now. And that's,
you're good to go, right?
They're both very well matched.
Okay. He's good. He's good to go. Okay, let's go. Hey, watch your fingers. all right? I'm not going to have that tonight. You understand? Watch your fingers. Johnny, watch your fingers as well, all right? You good? You good? Both of you, watch your fingers. Ready? Fight! Let's go!
Mike Beltran Furman warning Alexander Gustafsson just over 3 minutes here in round 2 of a possible 5.
Now Gustafsson's opening up, and Jon Jones with a kick to the body. That's what we want to see from Gustafsson. There it is. There's a nice left hand.
He's starting to get his rhythm. You see Alex, he starts hopping on his feet more. He starts piecing combinations together. He's in and out more. That's when he's getting on rhythm.
Jones working on that lead leg of Gustafsson, who misses with an elbow counter.
Pressure by Gustafsson, but he's having a hard time reaching Jon here to kick range.
A lot of face, a lot of head movement. Alexander.
John's showing good footwork too here. Moving well, side to side, switching stance. Alex is on him right now, keeping the pace the way he needs to, keeping the pressure. That's what he needs to do the fight right here the entire time.
Yeah, and Jon is not enjoying going backwards constantly like this. Nice leg kick. Strong kick by Jon.
And you see anytime Alex switches to southpaw, he gets caught. That's what Alex does. He attacks the second Alex switches stance so that he can't switch on him.
Jon partially caught Gustafsson on the way in. 90 seconds to go in the round. Not surprisingly, big discrepancy in terms of the time spent advancing. But that does not necessarily mean you're winning.
Jon looked low and kicked high there. We heard him with that one.
That's what he's doing. He's switching up the kicks. He goes low, he goes high, he goes teep kick, he goes knee, he goes elbow. Different looks always, and each strike sets up the next one. And right now you got Alex. He's got to let his hands go more.
I think Alex's left leg is hurt. He's moving kind of funny on it, and he took a hard inside leg kick.
Taking a lot to the shin as well. Yeah. And that right hand landed heavy for Alex. Right behind Jon's ear.
Jones working off the jab out of the orthodox stance now.
Alex does need to be careful with that leg, though. You're exactly right, Joe.
Yeah, he can only take so many shots.
Correct.
Steps in. Nice elbow on the break from Jon Jones.
Struggling under that left eye of Alexander Gustafsson now. Trying to blink it out a bit. 10 minutes in the can. We will follow Alexander Gustafsson into the blue corner. You saw an obvious wince
He might
there.
have hurt him with that kick to the body. That last kick to the body, the way he's tightened up before he sat down.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, lyssna på mig. Jag säger, listen. Spring inte efter han. Jag säger, lätt press. Men du måste vara produktiv med dina slag. Okej? Du missar för mycket för att du fintar inte.
You're missing too much because you're not moving.
Finta och sen slå. Finta och sen slå.
Moving it.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Okej?
Okay.
Du vet, he's pacing himself. He's using his kicks.
And there we see that beautiful straight left hand by Jon. Caught him at the very end of it. Front kick to the body. And here, see a knee to the body. And a good right hand over the top by Gustafsson. And here is that spinning back kick to the body. There's the kick to the inside. And we see there's definitely a little bit of a lift to his step. Because they didn't have the spinning back kick, but at the end of the round, it appeared that kick to the body hurt Gustafsson.
They were icing the back of the right leg of Gustafsson, but his shin on the left side is significantly swollen from the kick you just saw. So we'll see how that affects Gustafsson's mobility. here in round 3.
Yeah, there might be something going on with his right leg if they did that. We didn't see that.
Nice stick there by Gustafsson. But he has landed just 29% of his strikes unofficially thus far.
The big difference in this fight has really been the leg kicks.
Good entry there by Jones. He gets his first takedown.
Elbows by Jones.
Jones got Alex in half guard. He's got that leg clamped down. He's got Alex flat on his back. Alex needs to get to his right hip and dig that left underhook up. Get that frame off of his chin. Push that by, get towards the hips.
He's also tying up that arm and forcing Gustafsson to be in that position where he can dart him.
He's too low. He's low on Alex's hips. Alex needs to bump his hips a little, pull him up top towards his head so he can get down, get that leg out of there. As long as that Jon hooks that leg, he's not getting up.
Jon's reaching back, maintains that position in half guard. He stepped over, side control for Jon Jones. Slide that arm through for the crucifix. Drops on it, nasty elbow.
Now he's got a half Nelson here to keep Alex from bellying out. He wants to keep him from bellying out. Now he's going to throw his hook in.
He's going to take it back. He's going to take Alex's back. This is a bad position for Alex. He's going to scramble out of here. Oh, big shot. Big shot. Gustafsson's in trouble.
Jon Jones stops Alexander Gustafsson in round 3. And he is once again the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Masterfully done to potentially cap his rivalry here with Alexander Gustafsson. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. A nice embrace there by the rivals, Jon Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. They went 25 hard minutes last time. Tonight, Jon Jones proving to be far too much for the number 2 ranked contender, Alexander Gustafsson.
We see here Jon times a beautiful takedown, gets it, and from there he's able to progress to half guard, start landing big elbows right away so that he can move up the body. Once he passes half guard, gets to side mount, he goes to the crucifix position, lands some huge elbows. This forces Alex to try to belly out. Jon then goes to the half Nelson, as you see here, to try to keep Alex from bellying out. Then he's able to throw that left hook in and keep Alex bellied out to where he can just start unloading big punches right there. And this is the end that you're watching right here. Just too many big punches, too much top pressure from Jones, and he gets a finish. Very nice fight from Jon Jones. Great technique. Progressionally just took every position step by step until he got the finish. Beautiful matchup. And Alexander Gustafsson had some great moments in this fight, just not quite enough.
Johnny Bones remains the standard at 205 pounds. He's a man who thrives under all sorts of different forms of pressure situations. You see the swelling on that left shin of Alexander Gustafsson, and he's certainly going to be disappointed in this effort here tonight, but clearly he ran into the better man. The official decision brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Get unlimited high-speed data all month long on the same network as T-Mobile. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Beltran has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones.
Jon Jones, welcome back.
What's up, man? Thank you so much. How are you, Joe Rogan?
I'm good, sir. How you doing?
Oh, man, alhamdulillah. God is so good.
After all the pressure, all the chaos, everything that has happened in your life up to this moment, how good does it feel to be back, to be victorious, and to have that UFC gold around your waist right now?
Hey, you know what? Without God, I am absolutely nothing. All glory be to God. Man, with that being said, man, this is great. This is a great feeling. I want to thank my beautiful fiance, Jessie, man. She has, man, she really helped me get through this one and all the fights. Just so strong. My coaching staff, Greg Jackson, Mike Winkeljohn, Izzy Martinez, Roberto Alencar, my man Aaron, Brandon Gibson, Tusa, Lawrence, my swim coach, Jesse. I mean, I'm really a product of the beautiful people around me. One of my best friends, Tule, Ali G, my team. Man, I just got a great group of men around me, mighty men. I'm a product of all of them.
What did it feel like stepping into the octagon tonight? Was there any difference? What was the pressure like?
You know, the difference, Leo, my man Leo, my boxing partner. You know, man, the first time I fought Alexander, I stayed in his punching range. And the main difference was I was aware of how far away I was at all times. Alexander did some great combinations, but if you really go back and watch the fight, he landed very few punches on my face tonight. And that was just from a greater sense of understanding. I really think our team is the most dangerous team, especially when we get a rematch.
Well, let's take a look at the final finish, Jon, and enjoy your handiwork. You got him down to the ground, and then during this scramble, you wound up taking his back. Talk us through this right here.
Yeah, man, that's Gracie Baja Jiu-Jitsu and Kaido Jitsu. Just, you know, Alexander Gustafsson, he's the type of guy where if he can get up quick, he does well. If you can hold him down past 30 seconds, you're more than likely going to be keeping him down. We knew that, so the idea was to get back to wrestling, getting that right in time. And then after you get that right in time, start looking for ground and pound and submissions, and everything worked out.
Now, Jon, there's been a lot of talk about you potentially fighting as a heavyweight, defending your light heavyweight title, becoming a two-division champ. What are your thoughts now? What would you like to do next?
Man, I know there's a guy who's been calling himself Champ. I mean, what guy just gives up his belt because somebody else made it home? Daddy's home, DC. Prove to the fans you're a champ. Come get a taste. I'm here. Get your belt back. He'll be waiting right here.
Congratulations, Jon Jones. Jon Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Bones with a big performance tonight. No
Thank
surprise. That post-fight interview brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Get 2 games for the price of 1 with the EA Sports UFC 3 Fight Night Champion Bundle. Available for $24 exclusively on Xbox One for a limited time.
I sure hope DC takes that. I mean, I just do. I think that...
Yeah, that has to take place.
I mean, I really hope so. That is the fight to make happen. Those two are the best in the world.
It is the only fight that makes sense for Jon at this point in his career, and especially for DC, because we know that DC is 1, maybe 2 fights away from retiring. And this is the fight for him to cement his legacy. If DC can win, what does he say? I mean, S-H-I-T. He should win. Dude starts with a head start every time. Well, I think he's talking about the problem. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Hashtag USADA fake.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but the fight still has to happen. That's the thing. I mean, all that can be said, DC, but this fight has to happen. You two are the best in the world, and everybody in the world wants to see it. So, DC, I hope you take it. And Jon Jones, beautiful fight tonight. And, you know, you got to have respect for all these guys. I mean, I understand DC's position, but at the same time, I mean, what weight class are they going to fight at? How about that?
Well, Jones has said...
Why not heavyweight?
I agree.
I think DC likes fighting at heavyweight. I think he fights better there. He feels better there. He doesn't like cutting weight.
I like heavyweight for DC, and I like that fight at heavyweight in general because DC's found a home there, and he's looked more impressive there than ever. And I'd like to see Jon Jones have that challenge and have to take that challenge at heavyweight.